Hello everyone, and welcome to my first video of 2024. While it did make me a bit sad to take down all the Christmas decor, I am ready to reset and I am so excited for my decor plans for the upcoming months. I'll talk about those in this video. I started off the day by making a French press coffee. Then I made a simmer pot with some springtime scents just as a fresh reset for the house. I added lemon, rosemary, almond extract, and orange extract. It smelled so fresh and clean. I took the Christmas bedding off the bed and I got out my blue floral comforter and decided to take it to the dry cleaners because it's just too big to wash. I also took these chair covers off and turned them inside out and washed them so they'll be good to go for autumn. Next, it was time to tackle the kitchen. My refrigerator was stuffed to the brim with Christmas leftovers and to-go containers and all sorts of things. So I cleaned them out and then reorganized the fruit drawer and the eggs. You ain't helping me at all. There's something about having an organized kitchen, particularly the fridge, that just makes cooking so much more enjoyable. Bang my head against the wall. Yeah, somehow I just never learned. In the back of the schoolyard, my coffee table was covered in stains and was extremely dull looking, so I bought some upholstery cleaner. I've never used it before, but I gave this a good scrub. It took a long time to dry, but once it did, it just looked 10 times better. We run it party from the start. Nostalgia is my second nature. My least favorite state of mind. I cleared off all the tables and counters in the kitchen off and I wiped them down, and now that everything was clean, it was time to try a few recipes that I've been excited about. The first one was garlic confit, which I saw online, and it basically is roasted garlic that spreads like butter. It looks so good. So I got some already peeled garlic from the produce section and I just submerged them in some olive oil. I added a few herbs, some thyme, salt, and rosemary, and I put them in the oven at 250 degrees for about 2 hours, and oh my gosh, it was one of the best things that I've ever tasted. Next, I made some chili oil. I had this when I was in Italy last year and I've been craving it ever since, and it was so easy to make. I just added 3 tablespoons of red pepper flakes to 1.5 cups of olive oil that I warmed up on the stove. And then I just poured the hot olive oil over the red pepper flakes, and I used a Pyrex measuring cup just so that it could easily pour into the bottle. This part was kind of exciting because it like sizzled up, and like all of that heat from the peppers went into that olive oil, and the smell was awesome. I just let it sit for a little bit, I mixed it around, and then I poured it into its container. Now it's time to discuss my decor inspiration for this coming spring. I start my spring decor early, at the end of January, early February, and this year I'm going to have some blues and pinks, very like Regency Bridgerton inspired looks for each room. A lot of velvets and toiles and beautiful bright pastel paintings. I'm just so excited about this. I guess you could call it Regency slash Edwardian slash light academia with a little bit of touches of cottagecore added in too, because that's just my style. And of course there'll be some moody pieces as well. While I do have some spring decor already, I decided to make a trip to the thrift stores and also to Target, and I did find quite a few things, and I will show you what I got. I found this absolutely gorgeous picture for only $12. I got it for the frame. The picture is beautiful, but there is something I have in mind for this frame, so I picked this up. And the rest of the things that I purchased was this book. It's called What Jane Austen Ate and Charles Dickens Knew. I thought that was really cute and tied in with the period, the whole Jane Austen Regency era. And then I also picked up this book. I picked it up because it was beautiful. It's called Chasing the Roses, and it takes place in Venice. So I thought that sounded really good. Even if I'm not interested in reading it, or I read it and I don't really like it that much, it's beautiful just to have as decor. And then a book that I picked up purely for the prints inside, because I have all these books already and a couple versions of the collections, is this Beatrix Potter book. Her drawings, her illustrations, paintings are so beautiful, and they are going to tie in perfectly, adding a little bit of cottage into my Regency style decor. And I picked up this charger. I know that they sell these already at Hobby Lobby because I have a few. I've never seen this style in particular though, and I'm going to use this as the bottom for one of my centerpieces. And then I also picked up this beautiful gold framed picture. It has like florals inside. It is very pretty. I might keep this, or I might take this floral print out and substitute it with something else. I haven't decided yet. And this piece I just fell in love with. I grabbed it as soon as I saw it. I have a couple copper pans hanging up in my kitchen. I thought this would look beautiful hanging up alongside them. And lastly, for my thrifted items for today, I found these two cushions. They have lace around them. They're white. They had no staining on them whatsoever. They're only $2 a piece, and they're going to look perfect in my dining room. Moving on to Target, I'm so impressed with their collections this year. This moody landscape print is so my vibe. I can't believe they had this. And also this Monet painting, I believe it's of the Dover Cliffs. It might be Normandy. I'm not sure since he was French. It's probably Normandy, but I thought it was so beautiful and it's going to look perfect in my breakfast nook area. I also stopped by Trader Joe's and picked up some little plants. I'm going to plant both of these in teacups. For dinner, I decided to make a simple, cozy meal of shepherd's pie with a mashed cauliflower topping, and I'm going to incorporate that delicious garlic confit mixed into these mashed cauliflower, and then once I serve it, I'm going to top it off with that chili oil, and it's going to be the perfect ending to a cozy winter day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.